reason people aren't successful is because they're so scared to fail.
Yeah.
So they think, oh, I need to just know everything up front before I take an action. Actually, the only way you can learn is by taking one step at a time and figuring it out as you go along.
Control.
That takes a lot of courage because you're very vulnerable, because you could very easily fail, and sometimes I do fail, but again, I'm not really interested in trying to look smart or look good.
You're not scared to fail?
No, I'm not scared to fail. I just want people to see how it works in the real world. And I know that failing is actually part of success, and that's part of the message as well. So you're going to fail, but you're going to fail your way to success. And a mistake is not a bad thing. A mistake is a lesson. So first started with my properties, when I was getting lots of tenants, I'd lose the AST contracts. I'd forget who'd moved in and what they'd paid. I wouldn't have the correct insurances, like the detail stuff. My philosophy is always to look at the big picture and to focus on the big picture, which generally speaking serves me well. I mean, at the moment I've got, you're part of it, quite a big training company. We've got marketing department, customer service department, sales department. We've got advisors and coaches, finance team, logistics, operations team that deal with all the venues and stuff. But there's not one person here that works in the company where I haven't done their job at one point. Like, probably badly. even the videography that you do right now and all that, I've done that at one point. So I mean, I think the story you're talking about is my first crash course when I did literally everything. Yeah. Everything. I'm not just talking about the background of booking the venue and marketing it. I'm talking about when people arrived, there would be me on reception. Hey, I would sign them in. Then I would go and usher them to their seats. And if there wasn't enough chairs, I'd have to stack chairs. Then I'd go on stage. Hey, welcome. And then I'd just facilitate everything. When people wanted to buy books or whatever, I'd then go back and I'd be taking the payments and filling out the forms. Everything. Then the event would finish and then I'd clean up the room and, just absolutely everything. And then before people even left the room, I'd be there with my phone, taking testimonials and putting together like a trailer, a movie trailer of what happened, following up with everybody afterwards. Like, it was just me. And I think you've got to be prepared to do that. And if an entrepreneur, if you want to run a business, but you're too proud to stack chairs, then you probably shouldn't be running the business. You've got to be prepared to do anything and everything. That doesn't mean you should be the person that always does it, because if you're running the business, you've got other stuff to worry about, and obviously your time's valuable. I'm not talking about not valuing your time, but you've got to be humble enough to do everything within the business. Every time I take things to a new level, I then envision the next level and just keep pushing it and keep pushing it and keep pushing it. Most people, what happens is, I think when most people get a bit of success, they then relax off. So they're like, oh man, I'm financially free now. That means I can quit my job and I don't have to work. And then they just, they cool off a little bit. Yeah. Or their business gets to a certain size where they think, oh, I'm comfortable now, or this is a good size. But for me, I've never done that, and I'm still only young. I'm 28, but I've been in business now just over a decade, and every time I take things to a new level, every time I'm like, wow, I don't stop and pat myself on the back and say, isn't it great? Oh, this is good, I'm comfortable. I just continue pushing it, and I think I don't know how long I'll be like that for, but that's what, and when you have momentum on your side, and you continue to put the activity and the energy in, it just snowballs.